Hey folks, John Canode here from Ormond Beach, Florida. And today it's windy, wet, and very cool. What we're doing today is building a windage tray that will be fitted underneath of the iRock Z28, and it will set up against the trunk tub and curl upwards to the fuel tank. And then we're going to weld 3 or 4 fins on the back of it. Oh, really for looks. But the idea is if a car's doing 200 or 300 miles per hour, you know, it'll go straighter and be less unstable on the road. Of course, we're not going to be going that fast, but it will definitely look good. You'll see it from the rear, you know, if you're parked behind a car. And plus it'll give it a nice clean look underneath the car. So far we have made 2 cuts and welded them together. We cut the first piece and it is 11 inches, and then the second piece, which is about 7 inches, and we made a slight angle to roll up underneath of the car. And now we've got to cut another piece and weld it at about an angle like so. And what we'll do is we'll tack it on there and put it underneath the car and bend it into place where it's got to be, and then do a final weld on it. Then we've got to put the nut inserts in, make a couple of brackets for it to bolt up in there and stay solid to the car. All right, folks. John Canode here from Ormond Beach, Florida. We are in the process of cutting out the patterns for the fins that I'm going to be welding on the on the bottom part of this tray. And so far we've cut out the angle pieces from the cardboard, and we're going to tape them together so I can figure out the pitch that I want for Do I want it like this? Because it'll sit like this. I think I want more of a pitch. Something like that. Now, we've got to square off the back. It's going to sit like this. Now I have to cut a pattern for this piece. So now, square off the back. So we get a good, nice line drawn. So we drew a line down the middle, and looks like our little off. So what we want to do is give this side a little more berth. Make sure it's even. Where did it go? Okay. So now we take it to the saw. All right, we have cut out the patterns for our first fin. And now we've got 3 more to cut out. So I'm gonna have 4 fins on the bottom of this thing. It should look really good. Good morning, folks. Jonathan Hode here from Ormond Beach, Florida. It's day 3 on the windage tray project. Actually, the official name of it is a diffuser. My son informed me that that is the terminology used to describe what this thing is. And so we've got our wings, diffuser wings, made, positioned where they need to be. We've got our pan tacked together. So we're gonna go ahead and weld these wings on the pan, and then finish welding the seams in the diffuser, and then we're gonna polish it. Not sure if I'm gonna have it powder coated or leave it polished. The problem with polishing aluminum is that you have to put some sort of clear coating on it to keep the polished look. Otherwise it just stains and returns to its dull finish. So I will probably have it powder coated, a silver gray or a metal look. Anyway, let's get started. Hopefully today we'll be able to finish it up and mount it on the bottom of the car. Okay, folks, the pan is completed. So now we have to figure out how we're going to anchor it to the bottom of the car, which I've got a few ideas. We have to weld some brackets on it, but it is done, and I think it's gonna look awesome. So, you know, when I'm traveling 200-300 miles per hour, this will help stabilize the car, keep it from swaying, you know. Yeah. Good morning, folks. John Canoe here from Ormond Beach, Florida. We are on day 4 of the diffuser pan build, and we've got yesterday we welded on the brackets, set up inside the car, underneath the car, measured and got our brackets where they need to be, welded them on. Again, the idea behind this thing, the theory is that it makes the car more stable at high speeds, keeps it going straight. I don't know if I'll ever get that car up that fast to employ the theory behind this thing, but another thing is it's something completely different that's never been seen on one of these cars or early model Camaros. So I was, you know, just trying to be creative and make something kind of cool. I'm interested to see the reaction I get from it when I start taking the car out and showing it and using the car. We'll see. Anyway, today we're going to probably wrap this thing up, I hope. I think I'm going to make a couple of changes. I'm not really comfortable with the height of it. I may lower it so you can see more of it when you're behind the car. Not really sure. Anyway, let's get started. All right, folks, so what's next is our nut insert installation. So I've marked the holes of where the nuts have to go. There's one right there. There's one right there. There. Right there. And then I've got a drill hole over here on the frame. Over here. This is handy dandy tool and nut insert will be great for putting this pan up on the bottom of the car. Well, folks, finally got it finished. I think it looks really good.